burst open in two. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's taken down at the 30.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, you're just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
3-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
So here are the Lions now backed up for their first drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside. Just, get your...
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well,
we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23.
Now gone. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
DeAndre Swift. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw is gone. The contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shop.
Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier. Fumble on the play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So following the hold, they're going to hold here with a 1st and 20. Here's Goff. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Now Goff on first down. Open man is Quintez Cephas. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 40-yard
line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 2nd down, Swift. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and
from the gun, here's Goff. And the Washington pressure gets to him and he will go down. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
No score after 1 on EA Sports. On second down now. It's Gibson, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He was brought down by Trey Flowers. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
On third down, Gibson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Gibson, ball carrier. The tackle made.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing Fitzpatrick. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up second and a yard.
Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First down, Washington.
They run with a former Buccaneer. It's Peyton Barber. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On second down, Barber. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Gain on the play. And it's third.
On third down, Fitzpatrick. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Goff pass.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun. Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Goff on first down. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On first down, Goff. This one taken in by Cephas. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
off now, looking to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing again is gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now
Fitzpatrick to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On 3rd and 1, here's Fitzpatrick. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon.
Fitzpatrick.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A 4-yard pickup on the
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards that time at a Washington first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now this one complete on the slant route. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick.
At the 18-yard line.
That is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Kelvin Harmon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation, because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Khalif Raymond now. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He gets this complete to Cephas. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. It's a pickup of 3 on the play, but with it, time has run out on the first half of play. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And down it goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Swift.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Goff. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Now goes a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here is Washington now to take over. They were winners last week, defeating the New York Giants. They lead this one as well right now as they come up 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Antonio Gibson.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he powers his way up past the 30. He's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Third from the gun, Fitzpatrick. Got an open man, it's Harmon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
To Kelvin Harmon.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
First down.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing, and that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3, just get the ball right to the receiver.
Is the hitch route, and tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On second down, here's the option. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. And the Lions have recovered.
A fumble on the play. Recovered.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
On first down, Swift. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
These running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Goff. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Lions. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Complete to DeAndre.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's gone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
T.J. Hockenson, incomplete. Coverage there by Earl Thomas.
Goff throwing again. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
A short gain that
really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. That is caught. It's Perriman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Bullet good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphreys.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Washington.
Here's Fitzpatrick. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First down, Washington.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Fitzpatrick. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here comes the Lions punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Punt, 5 yards on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Gibson, he gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back.
Don't do us like that.
So that one will be accepted. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Pass caught left side by Humphries.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
A gain of 11 brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 3rd down, it's Gibson. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
Lions 7.
You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they miss that one, they're getting up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Matt Ioannidis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Goff in a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The point after try for Gostkowski. It's good to make it 17-7.
Is good.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception. navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So Jared Goff, he is the focus of our player spotlight. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins. We talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
Because they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, Goff. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the two defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Goff, he's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
And brings up third down.
3rd and 2, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
Takes over 1st and 10.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
On first down, Gibson. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Washington on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Pass. Complete.
It's a pickup of 6.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fitzpatrick. Thomas, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Third down.
Operating from the gun. Fitzpatrick. He'll go underneath through this one to McKissick. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now Goff on 1st down. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
This possession means